I'm from Broward County, Florida, bro, and like the culture there is like we just don't give a fuck. That's just the whole South Florida, bro. We crazy. You be seeing the shit on the news about South Florida. They always be making fun of it on the internet, like Florida man. There's like a thing called Florida man, bro. We're just crazy, bro. We don't give a fuck, bro. Like honestly, and we're all about vibes, and you know, I just say what I want to say. You know, that's how I feel like the city girls too. I fuck with them so heavy because they say what the fuck they want to say. We're from the same place, so I don't know. Like we just say what we want to say, bro. We don't hold back. We don't care, and we just put in that work. We just grind. Well, yo, so in Broward County, like growing up, I used to DJ when I was like 11, 12. I used to pull up to the parties and DJ. And I used to bring my whole fucking computer, bro. Like, I didn't even have no laptop. I used to bring the fucking tower with the monitor. And we used to DJ. I used to spin vinyl too, bro. Like I had like 5 vinyl, like I like West Coast shit too. I like Dr. Dre and like Tupac and shit. Back in Broward, bro, it was like juking and bopping was like the shit, and all the music was sped up. So like on the turntable, you just push that bitch all the way up. That shit sound like a chipmunk. You feel me? Like that's the style in Broward County, bro. Like everything's fast and that shit's fire. Like if you listen to a song on my last project called Freak, I actually sampled a song that I used to spin when I was back in high school, bro. It's like 10 years old. It's called Freak by Young Cash. And it was one of them records. And it's just like, you know, everyone having fun. They like to dance and just have a good time and shit. So it influenced me like from that standpoint, just, you know, having fun and just saying what the fuck I want to say. So I used to live in this neighborhood called the Palms. My boy Tyree and Tevin and Junior, they're brothers. And they lived under me. We lived in this apartment complex and they lived under me. And they used to just, Tyree used to just rap. We used to play football. I used to skateboard, so I used to skateboard around the neighborhood. They used to make fun of me and shit. And I used to be a hothead when I was young. So I used to be like trying to fight them and shit. And they used to like come out and try to fight me and shit. And then next thing you know, we just started playing football. And then after football, we used to start freestyling. And he had this little mic, this little gray mic. You plug it into the headphone jack in the computer. And in the Windows computer had like a little audio recorder, and it only go for 60 seconds, you feel me? So we used to play the beat out of the speaker and put the little mic near the speaker and then rap on it, and somebody would be on the mouse, and when it starts hitting like 55 seconds, you just keep clicking record like this, so when it hits 60, it just go again to another 60. And that just made me fall in love with the whole music, bro. And I was like 12 years old then. I was like 12, 13. And when I was 15, I started selling weed, and I used that money. Me and my boy, I'm not gonna say his name, but we used to sell the weed, and all the profit we used to put in this little yellow box, and we had it in his glove box in his car. We used to lock it, and that shit stacked up. We had like $2,500, $3,000, and we went. I took that shit. He was like, "Bro, you can keep that." Like, we were supposed to split everything in half. He's like, "You can keep that." I went, bought a fucking computer, bought a little mic, started recording at the crib. My mom real as fuck, bro. We lived in a 2-bedroom, right? My brother had moved out when he turned 18. He's 3 years older than me, so I was 15. He was 18. He had moved out. He had moved to Texas. So she let me turn my room into a studio, and she gave me her room to sleep in, and she used to sleep on the couch. You feel me? So she was sleeping on the couch. She let me put one room in the studio, and like I guess she believed in it, bro. She pulled me out of school. I told her I want to drop out from music. She pulled me out of school, and it's crazy because at the time you're 15, you're like, oh shit, I got a studio. I would have never did that now. Like I'd never, Mom, you crazy, man. Like, you feel me? But she was so real. Like when I think about it now, it's fucking incredible, bro. She gave me this, it was incredible. So she pulled me out of school, and as soon as I dropped out of school, bro, I met this man named Cyclone. He had a studio in Hollywood, Florida, bro. And as soon as I went there, I spit a little verse, and that was it. That same studio, from when I was 15, I'm 25 now, 10 years, I still record in that studio. It's my studio now. You feel me? It's just incredible, bro. So, but that's the moment when I was like 15, and when I dropped out of school, and when I really walked into that studio, that's when I knew, like, I ain't doing nothing else but this shit. He was a DJ, so I would go to the studio on the weekends, but he would be booked. So he would just leave me there, and I'd be sitting there on the computer. I don't know how to turn nothing on. I don't know how to do. He had the board. He had all this shit, the Avalons, all that shit. I didn't know how to use nothing, so I would just have to go on YouTube and I would have to figure this shit out, and I just figured it out, and that's how I started recording myself. So I've been recording myself since I was 15 years old.